Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Guru Pyo Namaha. Namaste, Namaskar. Welcome to our Sunday meditation. Welcome to my heart. Welcome to a time that we hope will be very peaceful for all of us. O Great Spirit, Namaste. Saints and sages of all times, of all places, Namaste. O ye powers that be, of the air, the earth, the fire, the water, the ether, Namaste. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata, in all of thy names, in all of thy forms, and in thy formless reality, Namaste. Ancestors of all of our bloodlines, and all of the lineages to whom we attune, Namaste. Be with us, sweep clear our paths. May we be blessed, may we be healed, may we become an ever greater blessing unto all of life. Om Saha Navavatu Sahana Bunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadidamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. May there be light between us. May you be filled with light, may I be filled with light, may we together be filled with light. And may we radiate that light. Namaste. Once upon a yogi time, sit back, take a breath. Once upon a yogi time, in the ever-present now. Once upon a yogi time, in the ever-present now. Once upon a yogi time, in the ever-present now. There were a group of humanoids living upon the earth. They organized themselves as humanoids do. And there was a person appointed to be their king, their leader. How did that happen? What were they thinking? You're going to find out. What was the king like? Where did he live? Let's begin with that. The day that we find him, he is sitting in a big chair. And he wishes to go to the top of his palace. But he's a little too rotund to walk himself. He's been eating so much. His face has gotten quite fat. His body has gotten quite big. And he waddles when he walks. He has a very strong, terrible odor about him, but nobody ever says anything. I wish to go to the southeast corner of the building. Yes, Your Highness. Putting on their masks. 18 soldiers come and they lift up the chair. And they walk one at a time, slowly, laboriously, up, round and round and round and round and round and round and round, till they get to the center of the rooftop. Go over there, go over there, go over there. He points imperiously. Barely able to lift one foot in front of another. Together, the 18 soldiers lug the king over to the edge. Many of them wishing they could keep going over the edge. But they don't. They stop. Where's the sign with my name on it, he says. I don't see the gold sign with my name on it. Now, they all look around, and the entire city is filled with signs with his name on it. But he has seen one corner without his name on it. Get that Don Von. Oh, no, not him. I don't care about the healer. I want Vishvakarma. I want the architect here. Get him here now, calls him. The little architect runs up and says, Yes, Your Majesty, how can I help you? Isn't this palace everything you ever wanted, Your Majesty? Isn't this palace beautiful? Isn't this city beautiful? All the rooftops, the color you wanted it, gold. All the rooftops, your name on top of them, as far as you can see. No. There's that spot. My name is not on that spot. I want that filled. Yes, Your Majesty. Now get the binoculars out. I want to see further. I want all of the land as far as I can see to have my name on it. Do you hear me, you architect? My name is to be on everything in this entire planet. And then we will see it's going beyond this planet. My name will go to all of the entire universe. Everyone will bow down before me. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Now, fortunately, in this story, they're the gods. And Vishvakarmananda has an in with the gods. And he was tired. He was exhausted. Everybody on his crew was exhausted. They had been building and building and building and building everything the king wanted. They stole it, they captured it, they came here, they came there, they went to their friends, they stole from their friends, they went to their enemies, they made them even more enemies, they stole from them, they killed, they plundered, they did everything they could to take from others what the king wanted. And they were exhausted. Vishwakarmananda's just about had it. This is the first time that the king has mentioned that they have to go beyond the planet, that they're going to have to start grabbing from the universe. He doesn't know how he can do it. How is he going to do it? How is he going to have the energy to do this? I wonder the same thing. So he says, all right. Om, 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 Om. Om Shri Parabrahma, Om Shri Vishnu, Om Shri Shiva, Chi, help me please, help me, help me, help me please. Brahma comes down. Ah, Vishwakarmananda, what is this mess here? What's happened? What did you let happen? My gosh, it looks like a Horrorville. It's chaotic. There's no order. What happened? The Karma King. The Karma King. You sent him down. You said it's the karma of the earth. You said it's the karma of the Kala, the karma of the time. But let me tell you, this is a mess. This is a mess. Look at all the suffering. Look at all the ugliness. Look at all the hatred. Look at all the ick. And Brahmaji, I'm sorry. You let this happen. Don't blame me. This is the karma of the place. This is the karma of the time. Now, why? Why? Why is this the karma of the place? Why is this the karma of the time? Because the humanoids have all chosen to learn from this experience, to find compassion in this experience, to find joy in this experience, to find anandic bliss in this experience. Well, good luck with that, my lord. Good luck with that. I'm the celestial architect that I don't know how I can possibly beautify this dung heap with the king's name all over it. Little girl comes walking out. Vishwakarmananda! Vishwakarma! How nice to see you. Oh, I love the room you made for me in my house. My friends love it. It's so beautiful. No, it hasn't been contaminated by all of this dung. We sit and meditate there. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's hope. Come along, there's hope. Her friend Rao the cat comes out and says, Vishwakarm, hi. Oh, there's hope. There's plenty of hope. I promise you, there's hope. Dingo the dog comes. Oh, Dingo the dog comes. There's hope. I promise you, there's hope. You've got to do something, all right? You can get the idea. This is a pretty dire circumstance. And what's so dire about it is that the king, with each creation, The king is not satisfied. He's hungry. He's hungry, and he's not ever satisfied. But he can be flattered. They take him back down to the big throne room, filled with gold all the way around, filled with gold. Vishwakarma goes down with the king and he says, I'm taking notes, Your Majesty. I'm taking notes. I'm going to do everything that you want to do. We're going to make this world just like you want it. Good. That's the way it should be. Yes. Who's knocking at my door? Oh, Your Majesty, it's a visitor. Nobody comes and visits me. It's a visitor. It's a young boy, sir. It's a young boy. Would you like him to come in? All right. Let him in. Namaste, Your Majesty. Namaste. And the young boy does something nobody has done. He pranams to the king, takes his two hands, reaches down, touches the king's feet. Namaste, Your Majesty. Something moved in the king because he could feel the difference. He knew that he was in power, and he knew they were doing everything that he wanted them to. He knew that. But this was different. This young man treated him with respect. No fear. The king could feel. The young man, no fear, no fear, no fear. Well, looks like you're having quite a time here, Your Majesty. Quite a time. Well, if you think so. The world needs me to bring it all into shape, to bring it under my umbrella. Yeah, if you think so, Your Majesty. We shall see. And the king says, my name will live forever. Forever. And the boy laughed. He says, really? Just like all of the other, what did you say your name was? Oh, King Indra. Indra. Ah, yes. Your name will live forever, just like all of the other Indras before you. Nobody has ever been like me before. Maybe nobody's been quite as bad as you in terms of being a ruler, but there have been plenty more like you. Behead him. How can he speak like that? Get his head out. Get him out of here. Ha! You can't kill me, Your Majesty. Really. Let me show you. Just look down. I'm going to show you who's been Indra before you. And in the door walks an ant, one little petite ant. The king says, are you comparing me to an ant? No, Your Majesty, not one. I'm not comparing you to one ant. Then there's 10. Are you comparing me to 10 ants? Oh, no, 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 Your Majesty. I'm not comparing you to 10 ants. And all of a sudden, through every window, down from the ceilings, out from the walls, up from the floors, up from the staircases, down from the staircases, coming from every corner of the kingdom. Every corner of the kingdom that had his name on it. The ants, the karma ants, come marching in. You see that, Your Majesty? Those are all of the Indras before you, bound by the wheel of karma. Like you, they were filled with greed. Like you, they were filled with insecurity. Like you, they were filled with anger. Like you, they were filled with cruelty. Like you, they were filled with an insatiable lust to have their name imprinted upon the universe. But here we are. Here you are, starting all over again, as if none of them had written Indra upon the walls, upon the floors, upon the ceilings. My Lord, it's karma. My King, it's karma. The karma that you have created, the karma that all of the beings who are here have created. But do not mistake. Karma lives in time and in place. Kala, the time will change King Indra. When the time changes, the place changes, the karma changes. Perhaps it is wise for you to let a little ray of compassion come in. I don't think so, said the king. The end. Or as my guru would say, fini. But that's not the end of the story. For in that kingdom, that universe where all of the ants came from, oh, who were these Indra that came from everywhere? Who were they? My beloved. They were you. They were me. They were all of the other living beings upon the planet. For within each of us is Indra. Within each of us is the king of our universe. Within each of us is the creator of our universe. Within each of us is the beautiful light-filled room or the dung-filled heap that we have drawn and fed upon. Billions of ants poured into that palace, to that king who thought he was the only one, to that king who thought only his creations mattered, to that king who did not remember about time. Billions of ants poured in, all with self-awareness, all with self-awareness, all with consciousness. And within those billions, you could look out, like I can look out now. You can see light, a sparkle, like a firefly, if you will, a flame of Kriya, scattered throughout, so that that light shone and radiated and lit up the entire universe of that ant, the entire universe of all of their friends and all of their family and all of their loved ones. And that is you, and that is me, that is usins. In the universe that we live in at this moment, where the Indras think and believe that only their dreams matter, that only their words matter, that only their actions matter. Where the chaos appears to be getting louder and louder and louder. What is to be done? What is to be done? What we're doing here today, what we're going to do in a minute. To meditate, to heal, to pray, to forgive, to see the beauty of this universe, and to radiate that light that is within each of us here at the sun center, the Ajna chakra. That light radiates forth through your eyes, through your skin, through your smile, through your voice, through your kindness, through your compassion. And it is not the need to do something big. It is not the need to go out and donate $1 billion. I don't have $1 billion, maybe you do. But it is the need to look and say, good morning, how are you doing today? And listen. Listen. How are you doing? I'd like. No. Stop and listen and offer your blessings to whoever you encounter, whoever enters your aura. Some of you are living in a life circumstance where you don't move around a lot, or you're not traveling a lot, or you're not seeing a lot of people. It doesn't matter. You offer your light internally. That light is more important than any great spotlight that is shined upon anyone. That light that radiates from within you is as big as a giant spotlight. It runs continually. It is as if it is the sun. It is the sun radiating from within you. We have to stop it from being blocked. And what blocks it? You know. It's all the other Indras, right? It's all the other Indras. It's their fault. They block the sunlight from coming in. It's their desires. It's their dreams. It's their hopes. Their fault. Nitty. I'm not the thought. I'm not that thought. I'm not the thought thinking thought. I'm not thought. Neti. It's not all the other Indras, my love. No. Could it possibly be? No, it cannot possibly be. It could not possibly be anything. C'est moi? No. What if it is c'est vous? What if it is you? Isn't that wonderful? Aham Brahmasmi. You are the creative principle of your life. So all of us who are living in a nightmare of King Indra, the dream of King Indra, somehow we dreamt that we wanted to be here during this time, that it was important for us to be here on the earth during this time. I'm not sure what we were thinking. If you find out, let me know. But I do know that now that we're here, that we can be a certain way. We can perform Kriyas, we can meditate, we can pray, we can become more compassionate in all of our daily living, in all of our being, in all of our actions, in all of our words and all of our thoughts. We can change the nightmare of all the other ants, all the other Indras, so that there's harmony so that there's beauty, so that there's enough. There is enough for everyone. The problem is you don't think there's enough. They don't think there's enough. And so the Indras want to keep grabbing and grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. Never full, never full, never full. Today we find fullness. The Isha Upanishad. This is full, that is full. Take fullness from fullness, and fullness remains. This is complete. This is complete. I cannot take completeness from completeness. All that is left is completeness. In the infinity of existence, we cannot remove the whole. As the young boy once asked, what is infinity minus zero, Mom? Infinity, my son, infinity. Now, there's a problem, right? And we're going to meditate because of this problem. The problem is the mind becomes hurt. The mind becomes uncomfortable. The mind becomes sad. The mind becomes concerned, worried. Did I say fearful again? The mind becomes uncertain. The mind doesn't like that. The mind likes certainty. And so there is a necessity of saying, what can I do to bring certainty into my life? To bring certainty in. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Let no thing come between you and your meditation. Now, right now, I know, I can hear it coming from you, I can feel it. The question, how can you meditate with King Indra and all the other Indras trying to steal your peace, your equanimity? How can you possibly meditate in those circumstances? Because every time you sit to quiet the mind rises, the chaos rises, the fear rises, the emotions rise. Well, we're going to go back today to one of the most powerful, potent, effective Kriya techniques that we have. And that is neti, neti, neti. Never underestimate this practice. Never underestimate it. Do not think, well, I learned that when I first began. Why should I use it now? Neti, neti, neti. I'm not this thought. I'm not the thought thinking this thought. I am not thought. You are not the thought that rises in your mind. What a miracle that is. Do you know that? Aham brahmasmi. You can choose to say neti, neti, neti. You can choose to say, all right, that Indra over there, neti, 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 neti. I'm not that thought. I'm not the thought thinking that thought. I am not thought. I'm going to free myself from that greed. Now, what we're going to do is turn in. We're going to meditate together. And then we're going to pray. I'm going to ask you to join me in praying that Indra's net be the goodness that you are radiate through all of Indra's net. For you learned of King Indra today, but you also saw all the other Indras. Did you know that together they build Indra's net? The net that spreads out in all directions. And each Indra is a jewel in Indra's net, reflecting and holding within it the entire net, reflecting and holding within it all that is within all of the other Indras. Everything that is within you is within them. Every kindness, every gentleness, every prayer that is within you radiates to all of the other jewels in Indra's net. And it lights up brighter than the Milky Way on the brightest night. So as we move into our meditation, I know I keep talking. I am going to move into meditation. Choose to let go of the hurts. Choose to let go of the fears. Choose to let go of all those things that have people who have done you wrong. Choose to lift, to ascend, to choose in this moment. Tranquility, equanimity, santosha, contentment. Let us do that together. Remembering from this moment on, remembering a thought rises in your mind. You are not that thought. And so you silently or aloud repeat that Sanskrit phrase, neti. You're not the thought thinking that thought, neti. And the third neti, you are not thought. You, my beloved, are immortal, balanced, self-conscious awareness. You just have to remember. We just have to remember to keep the continuity of our consciousness. Namaste, Ji. Let us finally meditate together. As you are able, sit with your spine erect. Become comfortable. Placing the hands upon the thighs in the Om Mudra, the index finger and the thumb connected together, and the fingers cupped upward on your thighs. Become comfortable. Closing the eyes, focus your attention at the sun center, the point between the eyes. Turn your head to the left, exhaling twice. Bring the head back to the center. Having let go of the old, begin to breathe anew. With the next inhalation of the breath, use the sipping breath now. Pull the energy from the limbs of the body to the trunk of the body. From the trunk of the body, pull the energy into the spinal column. From the base of the spine, pull the energy up to the sun center. Move that energy out in front of you as a golden ball of light. Expand it. Now sweeping to the left, Encase your entire being in golden light. And do this 3 times. And now ascend. Ascend above the room. Om Namo 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 Namo. Om Namo 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 Namo. Om Namo 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 ascend to the high place, the highest place of meditation. Find your comfortable meditation place. O ye powers that be, pour forth thy blessings. Call upon your Ishtadevata, your chosen form of the Divine One. Most beloved and precious Ishta, be with us. In your mind's eye, you see the highest of high mountains. Take hold of the hand of your Ishta and ascend, gazing at the top of the mountain. Your focus turned upward. Reaching the top of the mountain. You and your Ishta stop at the top of the mountain. Infinity in all directions. In front of you is the entrance to a cave. You sit facing the cave. You ask your Ishta to stand at the entrance. Your Ishta fills the entrance to the cave. Gaze into the eyes, the light of your Ishta. From the Jupiter chakra of your Ishta projects forth a golden egg of light. Your Ishta comes to sit with you, its eyes focused upward. Within the infinity, the egg of light grows to fill the entrance. Brilliant. Projecting forth from the light comes Prema Yogi. That very special being. Whose entire existence whose entire dharma is to heal and to bless. As you watch, as you listen, you hear Prema breathing Premahansa Kriya, a Kriya that only Prema can breathe. As Prema inhales Premaham, all of the poisons, all of the difficult karmas from around the earth, upon the earth, within the earth, are drawn in. As Prema inhales Premaham, all of the poisons from all of the universes, around, within, upon all of the universes, are drawn in. As Prema exhales, Prema Sa, Anandic bliss pours forth around the earth, upon the earth, within the earth. As Prema exhales, Prema Sa, Anandic bliss radiates forth to all of the universes, around the universes, through the universes, within the universes. As you and your Ishta watch, you see Prema is breathing without cessation, this sacred Kriya that only Prema can breathe. Pramahang, Pramasa. As you watch, Prema merges into the mountain, becoming one with the mountain. You hear and feel Prema continuing to breathe the Kriya. You are filled with the awareness that each inhalation that Prema breathes is drawing from you, within you, around you, through you, all of the difficult karmas. As Prema inhales, Pramahang, all of the difficult karmas are being drawn in from all of the other beings upon the earth, around the earth, within the earth, and from Mother Gaia herself. And as Prema exhales, Prema Sa, Anandic bliss pours forth through you, around you, within you. As Pramahang, as Prema Sa is exhaled, Anandic bliss radiates forth around the earth, upon the earth, within the earth. Through Mother Gaia. And you see at this moment that as Prema is breathing, Pramahang, inhaling, Prema Sa, exhaling, that this is radiating to all of the universes, into infinity. Healing and blessing. As you and your Ishta watch, Prema has merged into the mountain, becoming one with the mountain. And you know that Prema will continue to breathe this Kriya until this mountain is a hill, until the hill is no more. Take hold of the hand of your Ishta, returning to the high place of meditation. O ye powers that be, Namaste. We know that Prema Yogi continues to breathe its Kriya. We come offering our own Yoga Siddhi, our own blessings. As we send forth these blessings as golden drops of Anandic bliss, we ask this, O ye powers that be. Soften, soften, soften the karmas. May Mother Gaia's karma be softened. May we each have the wisdom to walk more softly, more gently, more respectfully upon Mother Gaia. Thou knowest better than we that which is needed. We see, each of us, the needs that our horizon of awareness allows. We know that they are much greater than we can see. We ask this and this alone, swiftly, surely, and most harmoniously. May the karma of all beings in all realms of the earth be softened. May the karma of all beings in all realms of reality be softened. That we might walk the path to enlightenment, each of us, with greater ease, with greater harmony, with greater compassion. Let us radiate forth as we chant the Om Shanti mantra. Radiate forth the golden light from your sun center as far as you are able. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel from the highest of high places, the highest of high places, the golden dewdrops of Anandic bliss pouring down upon Mother Earth and all who are living within her aura. Ananda, 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 Ananda. With each breath that you breathe, radiate forth Ananda. With each breath that you breathe, radiate forth Shanti, the deep, deep peace. And if a thought arises in your mind that is constrictive to any Indra, including yourself, neti, neti, neti. Thou art blessed. Thou art blessed. Thou art triply blessed. Become an ever greater blessing. An ever greater blessing to all of those who enter your aura as you seek out your own illumination. As we seek out our own illumination with ever greater diligence. Dhyanamulam Guru Murtir, Pujamulam Guru Padam, Mantramulam Guru Vokyam, Mokshamulam Guru Kripa, Mokshamulam Guru Kripa, Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Namaskar. Thank you for the blessings of your presence. Thank you for being here, for joining with us in this meditation. It is a time of great chaos in the world. Let there be peace here and radiate it forth to all. When I say who all who enter your aura, anyone whom you think about, anyone who comes to your consciousness, anyone whom you speak to, become aware of. Bless them. Namaste ji. Namaskar.